What is brain rot? Brain rot is something that's weird or even looks weird and people enjoy it, which would mean, their brain is rotting because of how dumb and weird the things they're watching is. I ain't gonna lie, I think I explained that pretty good. Probably not. But did you guys know we been having brain rot for years? But I bet you didn't know that, bro. I bet you ain't know. But look, for this vid, we're gonna be taking a look at the beginning of brain rot. But hey man, if y'all enjoy this vid, make sure y'all subscribe, comment, and like the video up. But with all that said, let's get into the video. So man, for the first show we got on the list, we got Fanboy and Chum Chum. Now, I grew up with this show, and I don't care what the haters say, this show is not that fucking bad. Now, to the eye, it could come off as this shit is ass, right? But look on the bright side. It's not a bright side, but the show is dumb. But it's pretty decent to good, I would say. It's way better than fucking Planet Sheen. Fanboy and Chum Chum is an American animated comedy television series created by Eric Robles. I think it's Robles. I think it's Robles or Robles. Sorry, I forgot that wrong. It is based on Fanboy, an animated short created by Robles for Nickelodeon. Man, crazy thing is the series was first broadcasted on October 12, 2009. On Nickelodeon as a preview, then officially premiered on November 6, 2009 after SpongeBob Truth or Square. I don't know if y'all remember SpongeBob Truth or Square. I don't know if y'all remember that. Only OGs will, man. But this show came out in 2009, bro. Like, only if these is one of the cartoons, if you know, you know. You feel me? But this cartoon was definitely brain rot. And you can just look at the art of the show, and just everything about the show was weird, especially the fucking fart jokes. Oh my God. Man, 2010s with the fucking fart jokes, bro. It would never stop.
Beethoven's Symphony for an Armpit in F minor. My favorite.
Nigga, Johnny Test is a fucking victim of that shit. But hey man, I'm gonna be honest, this show wasn't bad. It was not a bad show. It just had weird shit in it. But hey man, if y'all ever want me to go over an episode of Fanboy and Chum Chum, make sure y'all let me know. But we finna go to the second cartoon that I know for sure a lot of y'all probably wings, bruh. Like, come on, gang. It don't get better than that. Hey man, this show will always be dear to me in my heart. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm not going over this show. I really don't feel like it. As I'm editing, I don't feel like it. So I'm just gonna say, yeah, this show is pretty brain rot. Man, I'm gonna be honest, Robot and Monster it's a good show. Hey, I know I usually, for the other two shows, it was either decent to good, but no, this show is actually pretty good. And it's funny as hell. Like, bro, I don't care what nobody say. When people be saying, oh, they just abuse Monster, they just abuse Robot the most out of everybody. So fucking what? Have you not watched Tom and Jerry? They beat each other asses every fucking minute. I'm just saying, bro, Robot and Monster is a good show. On most of the episodes, it has a great plot of the story. And it's funny as hell. I gotta be honest. Robot and Monster was created by Dave Pressler, Joshua Sternin, and Jennifer Vandermeer. The show began production in 2009, and it was apparently ordered for a 426 episode season in 2010. Before finally premiering on Nickelodeon on August 4, 2012. See, the more you read up on a lot of shit and that you've seen as a kid, you start to really just understand and learn more. But most of the episodes was aired on Nickelodeon, but several episodes were left unaired on the channel. Some of these episodes was really premiered on Nicktoons. Let's be honest, that's why I knew the show from. Nicktoons mostly, because that's where all the shows go from. If they're not gonna cancel it, they're just gonna put it in the back burner because it's not popping at all. That's usually what they do with their cartoons. That's what Nick used to always do. Just be like, oh, put that shit over there to Nicktoons. We don't want that shit anymore. Pretty much. And the remaining on-air segments were released on Noggin streaming apps. I mean, this was in 2015.
Buckle up, duckies, cause we got a rocket band. Delivering bread, flying crazy cause we can.
Man, where do we even start with the show? Breadwinners is a pretty good show, I would say. It was a pretty decent to good show. But I'd be a dumbass to sit here and a lot of people and be like, I never watched it. I didn't like this show. I'm gonna be honest. I enjoyed this show as a kid. Maybe because as a kid, I was one of them weird niggas who didn't give a fuck about what I was watching. And I didn't critique everything I was watching at the point. I didn't really do that shit. Breadwinners is a series about two ducks named Sway Sway and Badooz, who really, they just be chilling most of the time on these shows. But it's about Sway and Produce, who run a bread delivery company. And when I tell y'all that's really what the show is mainly about, just delivering bread to other ducks, that's literally what it's about. But it's not that simplistic as what I'm saying. It's the adventures they go on and the trouble that they meet. You know how in regular show where the day all Benson be telling these niggas to do is rake those leaves or you're fired. And instead of them raking the leaves, they do something completely different. And out of nowhere, a monster with fucking 3 heads is trying to kill them. It's like, bro, this is not a regular day. What the fuck? So that's like how the Breadwinners plot is. But not gonna lie, man, revisiting this show, it felt a little bit weird, but it also felt nostalgic. And it felt pretty good, But yeah, Breadwinners was a pretty decent to good show again. It really depends on your brain process. Like I told you, when I was a kid, hey, this was our brain rot. So bear with me.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Hey man, this is a show I would never let anybody disrespect. This show was good, bro. I don't care what nobody say, bro. This show was good. I don't care. I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry. I don't care who feelings I hurt for having my opinion. This show was pretty good growing up, and it's still good. Man, I catch myself rewatching it now and laughing at all of the jokes. Good morning. And you got damn Belly Back. And Pizza Steve and Mr. Gus, like all these characters are like characters that I fuck with heavy because they funny. It's just their personalities. I fuck with it. Uncle Grandpa was created by, I don't know how to say bro's name, Peter Brown. I don't know how to say bro's name for Cartoon Network. The show ran from September 2nd to 2013. It's June 30th, 2017. It's crazy, man, to like think how far back 2013 was. That was 11 years ago, man. That is wild. Uncle Grandpa is a magical, shape-shifting person that stops by children's houses every day to show just to see how they doing. Now that sounds like a wild thing for me saying it. That sounds a little wild. The children he visits to have a problem every time, and Uncle Grandpa is always there to help them. Even, he even takes these kids to like a chaotic ass adventure. You know what I'm saying? And I never understand why, because the situations could be like, oh, I can't tie a tie. And instead of Uncle Grandpa helping him tie his tie, he helps him, but he helps him in the most dangerous, fucked up way. You know how to tie a tie. Let me help you. Hey, Belly Bag. Like, what are you talking about? Just teach me how to tie the tie. Why are you taking me through all these fucking hoops, bruh? But hey man, I don't want to stay on this cartoon too long, but this show is great. I highly suggest and recommend this show to anybody that has never. If you like weird cartoons, bro, check this one out. This was definitely for you, bro.
A lot of harm.
Hey man, where do I even begin to begin? This show was either mid or just dumb. Or just ass. This show was meant for dumb niggas. I'm sorry, this show was just fucking brain rot. I could never get into it. Now, I will say this. I will be honest on this. Me and my brother on our Nintendo DS's, before 2DS and 3DS, we was on that bitch, dead ass playing the Rabbids game on that bitch. It was one Rabbids game you could play where you can cook stuff, you could dance. It was a lot of stuff you can do on it. W game. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I ain't gonna lie. The TV show, couldn't do it. It was not my forte. Every time it came on, let's go to Cartoon Network. Let's go to Nicktoons. Fuck this, nigga. I'd rather go to Nick at Night. Like, nigga, I'm not watching that shit. This show is definitely for 5-year-olds or under. This is not for me. And I don't even need to go that deep into the show for y'all to understand that. If you know, you know. Alright man, speaking that this is the last show that I'm gonna go over in terms of Brain Rot. I probably forgot some other some other shows, but I'm not doing that. This is on the top of the dome. But I want to really take my time with Clarence because I really grew up with this show as well. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say grow up, but I grew up with it at the same time. it was a pretty good show, bro, and I enjoyed watching it. Anytime it came on, I never wanted to skip it. I never want to go to another channel. Let's go to channel 260. I never did that. I sat there and watched it, laughed, and did a lot of things, bro, with this show. I mean, like, hey, man, it was a pretty good show. But the series revolves around, Clarence and his two friends, Jeff and Sumo. Sumo is funny as hell. He said, Clarence, what are we gonna do today? I'm like, bro, you're like 9. How many cigarettes did you smoke, bro? Clarence officially premiered on April 14, 2014 and was seen by approximately 2.3 million viewers, outperforming shows in the same demographic in the same time slot. That is crazy. The series, man. Pilot was nominated for a Creative Arts Emmy Award. It completed its 4-year run on June 24, 2018 after 3 seasons and 130 episodes. That is wild. I honestly didn't know that about Clarence. Man, hey, I can't be mad at that. Clarence was a pretty good show. And a lot of these cartoons you're going to see last for 2 seasons. Shoot, they'll be lucky to get a 3rd or a 4th. But man, yeah, man, y'all let me know, man, because Clarence was a pretty good show. I thought the show was dope. I messed with everybody's, personalities, and I ain't gonna lie, is the dude the dude that Clarence's mom is with, is he a monkey? Like, look, I ain't racist or nothing, but like, is he a monkey? Is he gorilla? I'm not being racist. I gotta know. I just gotta know. I don't know if he's human. You know what? I'm gonna get canceled. Never mind. But hey, man, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I had to get real creative. Like, bro, I don't think anybody has came up with this idea of a video to talk about like these old cartoons that a lot of the older folks did not fuck with because of how it looked. But as kids, we liked it. So this is the brain rot from just a whole decade before. And I'm talking about it a whole decade later. Shit is crazy. So, hey man, if y'all enjoyed this video, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. And if y'all got any cartoons, whether it's an episode or a TV show, put it down in the comments down below. And if it's any cartoons that I probably missed that y'all think was brain rot, man, let's talk about it, man. Put it in the chat, I might make a part 2. But with all that said, Spix them out.